Alright, hello there, I am Papa01 and we are continuing the 5SChance for the Absolute Division, and this will be part 2 of that. Should have said that at the beginning. And you already know this is AOS Virtual Version 2, excuse me, show 7C. Right now, I believe the fifth number 1 and number 3 have wins so far, which is the 5th spot, which is Shiro, and number 3 is what? I'm talking about from the league, not from the rankings. Number 3 is what? The Great Soccer? Yeah, Great Soccer. Yeah. So let's recap that right quick. Let's capture this moment. So that's how that match went, and we screwed down a little, just a little bit, and that took 6 minutes. So the first match, how did the first match? The first match took over 8 minutes, and this took just a little bit over, almost 7 minutes. Okay, but that shit don't matter. And what we're gonna have now is, no, that's not what's supposed to be going on. Number 1 versus number 4. So these two are about to face off. So Shiro needs to win this match. If he does, he can almost guarantee himself the 5th spot chance, or at least being part of this team, the tiebreaker. If he wins all 3 of his matches, then he automatically becomes the 5th spot chance. But if he manages to get 2 wins, only 1 loss, or somebody does the exact same, he automatically becomes the 5th spot. I mean, not he automatically gets to go into the finals tiebreaker. Yeah, for the final match. That's only if there is a tiebreaker, but somebody could possibly win 3 matches in this 5th spot chance. Currently, number 2 and number 3 won't have that same opportunity, and that's this guy right here, Jinsei, and the other one is, I think is, yeah, Johnny Smith. They don't have that same opportunity. Yeah. And another thing, with the high flying moves, especially the diving ones, I don't think they should automatically be able to catch people at times. I think you should only be able to catch people if you can actually catch them, as in they're jumping, but they're not over your head. The way Shiro just jumped over out of the ring, if he's jumping that much higher over your head and he's gonna land on top of your head or behind you, you can't catch him out of the air unless you're, you know, one of the super heavyweights, or you're an even taller character. The super tall characters can automatically probably catch anybody out of the air just because how big they are. Like, say for example, a shorter character should not be able to catch somebody who's literally going right over their head, because like in real life, there'll be a botched catch and they'll end up hurting themselves or the person they're trying to catch in the air. I'm not talking about by doing a counter move, because I don't think there's no high flying counters except for when you're on the ground and you can either roll out the way or put up your knees and stuff. I'm talking about when they somebody do a high flying and you like catch them, but you just basically make them miss the move, and you either push them down to the ground or make them go into a standing position. That sort of thing. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what you do when you catch people out of the air. You make them either go into a standing position or they fall down, which you, as you like kind of like push them down. Stuff like that. I know newer wrestling games that like the counters where you do like the drop kick or the big boot or chop to the chest and that sort of thing. But in this game, that's the only way you can really counter. But they probably gonna have even more moves, like you could do like the elbow smash or a jumping knee or something. They're coming down like that. Anyway, enjoy the rest of this match. something else I want to talk about. I think the Texas cloverleaf or the cloverleaf. I don't know what they call it in Japan, but like that move, I think, as far as these 64 wrestling games are concerned, especially the THQ AKI games or whatever are concerned, I think they're freaking. That move is better than the sharpshooter. You far more may get a chance to tap somebody out with that in these type of games than the sharpshooter, which is crazy because the sharpshooter is like one of the most basic go-to maneuvers for a lot of wrestlers. You know, it's the sharpshooter or scorpion deathlock, depending on what you want to call it. I forget what's the original name for it. The guy on here, I think, probably is the creator of it. What's his name? Ricky, what's it called? Shosu, or I should say, Shosu. I think he created that move. Anyway, back to this match. I'm talking about the sharpshooter. He may be the one who created it, or the first person to like kind of use it and popularize it, I think. Because Bret Hart, I think he's been wrestling as long as like the mid or late 80s. If he probably was wrestling before that, because I don't know how old he was by the time he got to the WWF Attitude. He probably was already like, let me guess, he's probably like in his either early or mid 20s already. I think it was his late 20s when he got to WWF. But either way, this match looks like it's already freaking over. Oh, he was able to break away from him. But he should know he's already bleeding, so if he bleeds again, he's going to lose. If he bleeds even more, he's going to end up losing because the blood stoppage thing that goes on with this. Oh, that's messed up. But good for freaking Jinsai. He was able to keep himself from getting hit with a finisher. As you just saw shows, Shiro's super meter ran out. I did say I was gonna stop talking. Yeah. Alright, so not so fast. Shiro is not finna be kicked out of this division just yet. I mean, he may end up winning all three of his matches. His last match will be the final match because he already has, the wins and stuff like that. No, we gotta do number. Damn it. Yeah, number 2 versus number 3 is from the face off. So Great Soccer and this guy, Johnny Smith, they both still have a chance. I didn't know Johnny Smith was from Great Britain. Just saw the thing on the back of his shirt just now. We ain't supposed to be watching their introductions. No. He's either from England or he's from, what's his name? You know, he's from the UK. He's definitely from the UK because that was the UK flag. I'm not sure if that was the actual. No, not the UK. That was the UK flag. My bad. That was the United Kingdom flag. That was the England flag or the British flag. I think that was on the back of his vest or whatever just now. Anyway, enjoy the match. You know, that could be the United Kingdom flag. I'm not sure, because I forget what's the difference between that and the English flag, the you know, England flag. Forgot what was the difference, because I thought, like, that's when I first ever heard of the United Kingdom. I thought the United Kingdom was just what they call, you know, the British or whatever like that, because, you know, we're America. Well, God damn it! I hate calling the United States just America, or just call people from America Americans, even though I'm American. Because the one thing, it's so damn stupid. You're a United States citizen. Just because Canada and Mexico was smart enough to come up with fucking names that let them be called Canadians and Mexicans and shit like that, doesn't mean we should just be called Americans just because we're sitting in the fucking middle. Because guess what? We're not the only ones who are from, you know, North America. There's also a fucking South America, you know? Like, there's probably a country over there where, like, you know, we could just call ourselves Americans as well. Why? Because we're from South America. Like, but it is what it is, all that. I never understood or who decided that would be just what we're called, Americans or whatever like that. I get that we're probably the most powerful country from the Americas, including North and South America. Yeah, we're most definitely is the most powerful country between those two continents or whatever like that. But still, like, the fact of the matter is that, like, we're a country in North America, you know, in that continent, you know, like, what the hell? It just never made sense to me. I don't know how the hell that ever stuck. Like, I guess they just said it, and then, like, some people's like, you know what? I guess it was better to say, you know what? Those United States citizens are fucking annoying, man. Yeah, they really are. Yeah, fuck those Americans. So I was like, what you call them? America? You know what? Yeah. Because they're the reason why the world hates North America. So we just call them Americans. I don't know how exactly that shit got popularized, but it didn't never make sense. Because like in school, they used to say you're a United States citizen. You know, and that's what you technically are, is a United States citizen. But then it starts saying you're an American citizen. You know, they changed it from United States citizen to you're an American citizen. You know. I think that's the only reason why we're called Americans, because it's probably the most powerful country between the two continents, or North and South America, and shit like that. But it never made sense growing up. I was like, what the fuck? There's a Canada, there's a Mexico, there's even a fucking other continent called America, called South America. What the fuck? Why? Why? I'm not mad that we're called Americans. I'm just like, what was the point of that? What was the point of that? That motherfucker, ain't everybody who's from North or South America is kind of called North Americans or South Americans and shit like that. You know, like if you're from Africa, no matter what country you're from, you're some kind of African. No matter if you're from the Middle East part of Africa, those countries, or you're from, any of the other ones. There's South Africa. That South wait, that's a country. Yeah, I think South Africa is a country. Yeah, South Africa is comprised of all different fucking races over there. Majority of them are white and black. And I already kind of knew that, but there's a certain promotion that's a MMA promotion that's for South Africa, and that's featured on the Zone or whatever like that. That freaking service thing, and I was like, what the fuck? Because everybody, it showed that it was showing where everybody was born or from with their nationalities. I was like, what the hell? It's like it had a white person versus a starch black person. That was like they both from South Africa. I was like, how the fuck is that even possible? Everybody knows. Yeah, the same thing with Americans. That Americans or people from the UK, they're all sorts of races, but us and the people from the UK and this and that country, we're all descendants of somebody probably from Africa, which is the majority of everybody in the world. But it does make sense because if all people are descended from Africa, then it would make sense that we all are some type of, African. There would be white-skinned Africans as well. That would make sense because if all the people descended from that, some were in the sun, some of them stayed in the shade, or however the fuck skin tone works and stuff like that. When you get tan, you gotta be in the sun, and I guess when you stay in the crib, you stay lighter or some shit. I don't know. I just say I'm black. Not from Africa. I don't freaking necessarily claim that. I know the term is either black or technically African American. Might be called African American, but it's just simple as hell to say I'm black. When you say you're just black, people 9 times out of 10 know you're from America. When you say you're African American, then you put a distinction. Yeah, I'm from America, but I'm a descendant of Africa. Everybody's a descendant of Africa, but it's just weird. All that shit is just weird to me. Nationality and race and stuff like that. Get that everybody's equal, but there are fucking differences. Anybody says they don't see color, then you's a blind person. There's nothing wrong with seeing color. It's just not judging the other colors that you fucking see. That's all that is. Of course you see color. You can tell somebody's white or fucking black or this or that, or what ethnicity they may or may not be. It's just that you don't judge them based off of that. See a black person, you assume that he's good at fucking sports. That's a lot of them that's horrible at sports. As far as other things, when you see a white person, you assume they want mayo on their food. They all like salad dressing. All black people don't like hot sauce. I like hot sauce, but I hate it if that's the only thing. When you get what's it called, KFC or something like that, and you see, or Popeyes, or what other chicken places are there? Some main two besides the Hurls or Fish and Chicken, and damn it, what's that other place I'm thinking of? I don't think they're more so chicken, but Applebee's will sell whatever, and what's it called? Olive Garden sell everything as well. But the thing is, don't assume that because it's a black person when you're coming through the the drive-through or whatever, that motherfuckers want goddamn hot sauce. I gotta stop talking about religion. Well, I wasn't talking about religion. I don't care about religion. I was talking about race, which also don't really care too much about that shit either. But yeah. All right, damn. So Johnny Smith has to win this. Whoa, goddamn. Oh, so there is a chance for a three-way tie. Okay. Okay, so look. I was wrong before. Fuck all that bullshit I was talking about earlier. I was wrong before. We're coming up on 20 minutes, and this match is about to happen anyway, even though I'm talking about this. Look, you got this with number one dude. He got 2 wins, no losses. And Johnny Smith, if he wins this, he'll have 2 wins with 1 loss. And if Great Sake is able to beat, what's it called, Shiro, who could potentially win or lose his last match, we could have potentially 3 people with 2 wins and 1 loss. I did not notice that. That's totally a possibility. Because when you look at this, there's a potential for 3 people to have 2 wins and 1 loss. Only person who's definitely out of this and just trying to play spoiler is Jinsai or Shinzaki, who is number 4. He's the only one with 2 losses already. So there's a chance for a 3-way tie. I did not know that. But Johnny Smith needs to win this match. If he doesn't win this match, he has no chance of becoming the 5th spot chance. He'll have to go back into the 5th spot chance qualifiers or something if he loses this. And I already put him in the Fight for Gold Championship just recently, so he ain't gonna be back in that. And the people who may be a part of that, I'm deciding. And God damn it, we wasn't supposed to watch their walkthrough. I'm gonna stop talking. Period. I'm gonna walk away from the game right now. Cause we talk about a bunch of bullshit, and now I'm fucking up stuff. They wasn't supposed to show their interests because, neither one of them is ranked. But that is just a little small detail that I just fucked up with. But like, it's not that important, but it is somewhat important, especially to me. I was doing my workout that I had to finish from yesterday because today is a day off. But I sometimes don't finish my workout on purpose, especially when I know the next day's day off, just so I have a little bit of workout to finish or till over. But that was good by Genside, man. Rarely do people run at the person who's sitting on the apron and knock them off the apron, especially when they have super meter. That was smart by him. He got rid of that super meter and probably saved himself from losing this match just now. Who knows if, Johnny Smith would have been able to use his finisher if he had got back in the ring just now. And that powerbomb that he just did, that sit-out powerbomb, that's a rank B. And I think there's one other powerbomb that's a rank B. That's a pinning powerbomb. No, there's two of them. There's the one where you do the powerbomb and you're like in a kneeling position once you do it. And the other one is the one that is named after Tiger Mask, where you have him in the crucifix bomb. Yeah, that crucifix sit-out powerbomb. That's the same one that who all uses that? I know for sure Roman Reigns uses it, and there's somebody else I know that uses it. Who's an indie wrestler. I forget who though. Anyway, that was the last match for this video. We will have the very final match. Now, we're either gonna have, the 5SChance chance, regain his 5SChance chance in the next video, or Great Soccer will turn this into a three-way finals, which basically means they're gonna go into a little tournament or whatever like that, where the fifth spot will get a first round bye, and then these two will end up facing off each other, and the winner will face him in the finals. So that's what we're probably gonna end up happening. But that video ain't until the next one. That match ain't until the next video, my bad. So the next match will decide the fate of this 5SChance. Yeah, that bullshit I was talking about earlier with race or whatever like that, it was just, I don't know why. It just came to me for some reason or whatever like that. Well, it came to me because I was talking about that goddamn Carlton motherfucker, the fucking, I forget his name. Am I a hater of his? I can admit to that, but I hate him as a person? No, I hate his personality. And I just think the world would end if that's how he really, and if that's not how he really is. Cause like nobody should be that good of an actor. Cause like, oh my gosh, you know what? That could be his real personality, and he could not be acting. Cause guess what? I just realized he's not Carlton Banks at all. No, he's even worse. He's the other person I hate, who's also not funny and tries to make jokes. That Saturday Night, not Saturday Night Live, but well, he used to be on Saturday Night Live, but the host of one of those Tonight shows. I can't even utter his name. You know who he is? I'll give you a hint to who he is. I'll just tell you what he is. His theme song when he walks out is similar to Fat Albert. Think about it. Okay, when he comes out, that's what his band is playing, is saying. The beginning of Fat Albert, you know that shit. Fat Albert's favorite saying, you know what word I'm talking about. That's the fucking late night host who fucking Barry Saxon is. Okay, I'm not gonna say the name. I hate to even say his name. I swear to God, I hate him that bad. Alright, so to the next video later. We end this on a nice note. Yeah.